welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Guardian's Quick Cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Saturday the 29th of March, and it's number 52 in the series, so we're just coming up to a year. I think they started in April last year, so wow, it's already been a year of these. It's been set by Chandler, who we've seen a few times before, and because it's the, I want to say it's the beginning crossword, it feels a little bit insulting to say that, but it's an 11 by 11 grid, and there's only four clue types. We've got anagrams, charades, which is where you take multiple components, 2, 3, 4 other words or letters and things, to put them together to make a new word. We've got double definitions, those can be a little bit tough, and we've got acrostics. But I like the fact we've got acrostics and anagrams because those give us the letters in the clue. I talk through these very slowly and talk about how I look at the clue and how I break it down, and hopefully that's useful to people. It's my little bit of giving back in between all the other puzzles where I try and race through them for my own personal glory. So anyway, let's have a look at what's going on today. One across. Bold. Undertaking in business. Well, business would always make think of a company or a firm. Undertaking, is that something to do with death? I don't know. Bold, not a lot obvious there. I would think that's a double definition, but let's move on to what, 7, so 5 letters. Figures, that's normally to do with numbers. From folklore in wild gorse. Figures, I think that's probably figures from folklore, and an anagram of wild gorse, a gorse which is indicated by wild ogres. Let's just say ogres. I can see those ogres. So wild is your anagram indicator there, and ogres. 3 and 2, approval. For example, shown by note. Approval. I'm thinking okay, but I can't think what the something. Yes, okay. For example, might be say or e.g. Shown by note. Note might be one of the do re mi fa sol la ti's. Again, can't think of it. My first tip to you is just go through all the clues, have a look at what you can get quickly to put some letters on the board. 9 across, 6 letters. Boost I, fancy. So there's either boost I or I fancy could be an anagram. My brain's going 6 letters there. Fancy looks like an anagram indicator. Boost I, and then we've got woodwind player. Well, the woodwind, I don't know lots about the woodwind. I know the oboe is probably one of them, so an oboist, I would think, is an anagram of boost I, indicated by fancy. 10 across, 4 letters. Leaders in, okay, so probably S-C-A-M, scam, and a scam is a trick. So I haven't actually read the clue there, as soon as I see leaders in, I start looking for an acrostic, but that's just part of what I do, how I get to them. But you might have taken a little bit more time, read the clue, but that doesn't matter. Okay, 13 across, 4 letters. Highly regard price. That looks to me like it's going to be it's either a charade or a double definition. So double definition would suggest it's probably highly regard is one half and a price is the other. Price, I can't think what that would be, fee, or somehow we've got highly and then regard price. So if you regard something, you see it. Price, I don't know if that's abbreviated to anything. If it was, it would be P, which would give you seep, but seep doesn't seem like a word for highly. So again, time to move on to 14, which is 6 letters. 1, insisting on perfection, something like an idealist, in rearranged. Okay, sounds like an anagram indicator. US trip is 6 letters. US trip. Let's go to the anagram helper. No problem with using that. US trip. I may still not be able to work it out. 1, insisting on perfection. I can't see what that is at this moment. So wait until I've got some letters. Again, the useful thing is if I can get 12 down or 11 down and 6 down, that'll give me the letters to fill in, assuming it is an anagram, which does look like it should be. 16 across, 5 letters. Severely criticised, so I think of Pan. List of candidates. So that could be a double def, could be or a charade. Severely criticised could be to pan, to a list, rota. None of those is making me think. So what's a list of candidates? It's just a list of candidates. Okay, on to 18 cross, starters off. So we've got 5 letters. So P-E-N-N-E, pen, pasta. Pen pasta, okay. On to 19, obstruct, purpose, in place, on a border. Purpose is an end or an aim, I would think. In place, on a border. That all sounds like it ought to be a word meaning it's a charade leading to obstruct. Place is normally, I think it's either PL, oh, let me see, or put. But we need to put the in that, in whichever one of those is, we need to put a purpose, which is an aim or an object. Maybe object is something to do with that actually. If purpose, you've got an object. Obstruct would be object on a border. Border can either be, I would normally think of lip, hem, or rim, or an edge. Again, can't quite see what's going on there. So we'll come back when we've got some more letters. So let's take a look at the downs. One down, omit course, possibly for sustainable travel. 3 and 7. Omit course sounds like is 4 letters and 6, so that's 10 letters. We're looking for a 10-letter answer. Sustainable travel would be from that. Anagram helper. Not that I'm very confident of getting that from with just a couple of those in place, but also I can't. My brain's trying to think what will fit in here. Eco something, I think. Let's try eco something and then re-anagram it. Eco. Oh, gone the wrong way. Eco tourism, is it? Sustainable travel. I think it's eco-tourism. Let's see. Omit course. Yeah, tourism will fit there, won't it? So there we go. Eco-tourism. Is that spelled correctly? Yes, it is. On to 2 down. 5 letters. Sorry, 7 letters with R's and O's in the middle. Performer in public for a number of voters. Core. Performer in public. So we're looking to put a word for performer, so like an actor, into a word for public. Public would be something like out or aired. Could be in for a number of voters. Number of voters is something count. I don't know. 3 down, 2 S's, 6 letters. Withstand, manipulation of sister. Okay, we've got resist, haven't we? There as an anagram of sister. Manipulation being an anagram indicator, and to withstand is to resist. My brain was able to fill that one in quite quickly with the 2 S's already in place and seeing sister having those. 4 down, 4 letters. Others, enjoy time to regain strength. Others enjoy time to regain strength. Is that rest? Yeah, that's rest, isn't it? So the others, the rest of the team are others, the rest of people. Enjoy time to regain strength. I think there's anything deeper in the wordplay there, really. I don't think there is. I think that's just a double definition of others and enjoy time to regain strength. 5 down, 3 letters. Observe one seeking to obtain secret information. Observe is to see. One seeking to obtain secret information. Or spy. Okay, so it's a double definition again. So to observe is to spy, and one who seeks to obtain secret information will be a spy, like James Bond. I'm just looking here, I can see that's going to be say something, which I did say. It might be say something earlier, I think. 6 down, dedication to cause as obligation. Dedication is commitment to cause as obligation. So the dedication to a cause is a commitment, and an obligation is a commitment. Oh, somewhere in my brain I dug that out. I'm going to just put this in because that's going to approval. Yeah, okay, you give the say so, don't you? So say is, for example, and it's shown by the note. So I did say it could be part of the do re mi fa so la ti. How those are spelt is open to many questions. You'll see them in varying forms, but in this case it's so for so. 11 down. Greek character. So normally that's a letter of the alphabet. The Greek character I know that begins with C is chi. Is it chai or chi or chi? Opposed to Italian wine, which will be a Chianti. And yes, I'm trying to spell it correctly. So chi is the Greek character, and anti is opposed to, and Italian wine is Chianti. It is worth learning the Greek alphabet because varying letters of it do come up from time to time. As I came up there, chi, 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 or whatever it is comes up. Iota, mu, nu, pi, definitely come up a lot. Eta, because they're all good little words that go towards forming other words. So at least have a glance at the Greek alphabet somewhere on the internet. Right, 12 down, something 4 and 2 with a P. Raise worthless young dog. Well, a young dog is a pup, so we're doing something up, and raise is to do something up. Worthless. Raise. What's that going to be? Worthless. I'm going to have to think about that in a minute, but we'll come back to 14 for us. Maybe we'll get somewhere on that. So we've got 15 down, 4 letters. Posh car. That's somewhere Rolls Royce leads to. Okay, so we've got M-A-R-C. Oh, okay, it's a Merc, as in a Mercedes. And the last one's 17, 3 letters. And we've got a very long clue for a 3-letter clue. 3 letters. Tree has roots in agricultural setting here. Tree has roots. Ash. So yeah, the roots. ASH, agricultural setting here. It's an acrostic. I don't know why I thought that. I just kind of, something made me think it's probably going to be that. So this is looking a little bit nicer. Well, it's checkpoint, isn't it? So abstract is to check, I guess. And purpose is a point. What's the purpose of that? Well, what's the point of doing that? And a place on the border is the checkpoint. This severely criticised list of candidates is a slate. So again, we've got a double definition there. So if you severely criticise someone, you slate them, and a list of candidates is known as a slate. I'm desperately avoiding this pairing here. Highly regard price. Highly regard price. Beginning with R, 4 letters. Price. Nope. Let's go up to 1. Bold undertaking in business. Endorse. Okay, that isn't happening. I didn't get 2, so let's go to 14. One insisting on perfection in a raised US trip is a word I'm not sure I know. Let's have a look. Up. Us trip. There's the shuffle. Well, I would think that should be an S there. Pruist. Is that a purist? Purist. This is where my land of my anagramming ability can let me down sometimes. Let me just think. Raise. Worthless. Young dog. So we're looking for a word for raise. And bump. Bump up is to raise. If you bump something up, you raise it. And worthless is a bum. And a young dog is a pup. I think that works. Bump up. Bold. Undertaking in business. Golly, what are these last 3? And this one, performer in public for a number of voters. Have we got... I don't know if this one here is a charade or a double def. Bold undertaking is... So what's the word for bold? and highly regard price. I keep wanting to think revere there. Um, so maybe try and give myself some hints with some letters, but this is hard now. R-U-I-O. Price. It could be, I mean there's lots, I suppose it could be an H in there even, possibly, I don't think so. Can't be an anagram because there's definitely not a 4-letter word there to anagram. And it can't be an acrostic because we haven't got 4 letters, 4 words in there. So it can only be a charade or a double definition. And I would think it's going to be a double definition of highly regard is one of them, and price is the other. And I can't think what they are. So that's that problem. One across is pretty much the same story, really. You can't have an acrostic and you can't have a... could you have an underground in business? Business is... Well, we haven't got an E. We've got an E, R, R. We haven't got any R's in business. We haven't got any R's apart from that one there. We've got 2 R's in the answer, so it can't be an anagram. I mean, I'll be doing this on a bigger scale. I'll be thinking, well, there's no hidden words there, or no, it's not a reversal, blah blah blah. But in this case, so it's probably a double def. So either bold or bold undertaking. An undertaking in a business is a my brain power is failing me. I keep thinking indoor. Let's just try end there. See what that gives me there. Performer in public. So this how you have to start digging these out. Is maybe almost guessing what letters might go somewhere, or parts of clues, and then come back to them. Performer in public for a number of voters. So I think in public is aired or out. Right, I'm going to pause solving the video on the video solve while I have a think to myself, because you don't want to watch this. So I had a little break here. I went off downstairs, heated up the cup of tea, and thought about this one, and eventually I managed to remember that if you highly regard someone, you rate them, and a rate is a price. So that's added that one in. So what have we got here? I use the anagram helper purely because I like to see words that are down on the level. In public is out, and a performer is a turn. So it's a turnout, isn't it? So a turnout is the number of voters. Turn out, which just makes that look like it might be enterprise, a bold undertaking. Enterprise. Bold undertaking. So is that what's going on there? Bold undertaking in business. Okay, so bold undertaking must be an enterprise, and a business is an enterprise, I think. So there we go, all done. Just a couple of minutes away thinking about that rate one, and then that's quite quickly me too. That, my advice to anyone who's struggling on this puzzle, or any of the puzzles, is do not just jump to the check button. Do not just jump to the reveal buttons. Give yourself a little bit of time away. Some of the cryptics and the everymans, when I've really struggled, I've spent most of the day doing them, because these are puzzles. There's only one of these puzzles a week. On the quick cryptic, you've got all week to solve these. I know we all want to go down and put our comments and say, "Gosh, that was really tough. I found that really difficult," or whatever. But actually, that little bit of time away, all good solvers will tell you that a bit of time away, you can come back to crossword and instantly put in answers. As I put in rate, and that then gave me the outs and turnout. So that's definitely worth doing. I actually haven't checked it yet, so let's do the check all button. And yeah, check all says that everything's okay. So there we go. I think I went through, explained all the clues as I went. If there are any that you're not sure about, then by all means put something down in the comments. Thanks for watching.